From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, I've been getting a lot of overwhelming response from all of you out there, and I want to thank you for all the great support. Even before I started Weather NorCal, and before you knew what was going on, there's a lot of great support. And of course, I'm flabbergasted by the amount of overwhelming support that I'm getting for this channel and for what I'm doing here. So I appreciate you all, and I also want to start addressing some of the questions that I've been coming across here on kind of a regular basis. Now, number one, a lot of people are asking how you get it. Is there a subscription? Let's start with the fact that there's no subscription. This is a free service, and it's all thanks to the sponsors. If you see a sponsor out there that can serve you, I want you to do me a favor and use them. Tell them I sent you, all right? But these sponsors are a big reason why this is a free service for you folks, so remember that. Now, how do you get it? Here's the bottom line. This is not on TV airwaves, all right? This is all completely digital only. So if you have an internet service, you have a phone, a tablet that has internet service, you can get me Weather NorCal, right? So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If you have a TV and you want to see it on the TV, there's a wonderful 24-hour channel that we've got here. Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV is coming soon. Of course, that 24-hour channel is also on YouTube. The 24-hour channel is on the website, weathernorcal.com. And a lot of you have been asking about an app. I'm excited to announce that it'll be coming soon. I mean, we're next day or so. I was hoping all this would come together all at once, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. All right, let's get you to your forecast here. This is for the entire region of Northern California, and there you can see there is a excessive heat watch for the valley and the surrounding foothills. Highs between 105 and 110. It's just going to be downright hot. It's the first major heat wave of the season. So a couple of things, friendly reminder. I'm not telling you what to do, just some friendly reminders. Take a look at this. I'm not even going to read it to you. Take a look at it, read what you want. You know, heat-related deaths, we kind of talk about some of the statistics there. You need to make sure you've got hydration. Don't leave pets or other children in the car. And elderly, you need to kind of check on the elderly and the younger as well. And not to mention your pets. Your pets can got to make sure that they're hydrated as well. Here are your headlines. One more day of mountain thunderstorms, at least for say the Southern Cascades and Northern Sierra. Siskiyou, Trinity County, I think it'll be dry today. First significant heat wave of the season, as I mentioned, but temperatures are dropping next week, but still hot, especially in the valley. There's your North Coast forecast for today. You've got cloudy skies, but Hoopa sunny with a high of 90. Temperatures upper 90s to, I think some of us may see 100 degrees in the valley today. It's going to be close. The Chico high of about 96 degrees. How about the mountains? Well, Weaverville, Wairika, I think it'll be dry. Just partly cloudy skies, not to mention Mount Shasta City. But this is where we could see a chance for some showers. I've still got them in there for Susanville and Bernie, but Paradise, as you've been all week so far, it's been dry. Take a look at those lake levels, and it's status quo for Lake Shasta and Oroville. By the way, I update these every day, once a day, every morning at about 4 a.m., so it's updated every 24 hours. So just kind of keep that in mind if you see it online, that, especially if you're looking at it in the afternoon, that it's data from earlier that morning. All right, so there's a look at your radar, and you can see a lot of those thunderstorms that we did see, a lot of lightning strikes, even hit parts of northwest Trinity County, but of course things have dried out. Now, we take a look at the bigger picture here. We still have that spin, and that's the reason why we've seen the thunderstorms the last few days, and we'll continue to see it at least for the eastern mountains today. So this is going to take you into the afternoon. 2 o'clock. So you see Modoc County really not seeing much, but we still can't rule it out. And then as you head south where the chances are better, not to mention eastward. But you head west, look at that, Siskiyou and Trinity County, it's dry. Let's take it about 5 p.m. Still dry for Siskiyou and Trinity County. There's a look at Modoc. Now see how Modoc is picking up on a little bit of activity there. We also have a little bit of activity for Lassen and not to mention Plumas counties and near Chester, Susanville. So just isolated, really. And of course the coast. Look at that, Crescent City, you actually may see some clearing, and Eureka is still looking at the overcast skies. Now we go into your Thursday. All right, so Thursday, just a couple of clouds. Look at that. Not much going on for the mountains. It's going to be dry. Let's take you into Friday. Same situation. Got to love that, right? So we're finally kind of breaking away from that. Now, I want to show you the long range. Keep in mind, grain of salt, right? This is what we have to look at because, a lot can happen between now and what I'm going to illustrate here. A week from tomorrow, Futurecast is picking up with the potential for some more mountain thunderstorms. It's a long ways from now, but it's something I'm going to keep my eyes on and we'll certainly keep you informed. But in the meantime, let's talk about the heat. There's that heat wave. There's the peak on Saturday. Now, I want you to look closely here because what's going to happen is some energy is going to break off from this cooler air here. We're going to see a very weak, you see this right here? This is what we call a trough low pressure. It's very weak, by the way. So it's not going to produce any thunderstorms, but what it will do is allow our temperatures to drop slightly. Okay, so that's going to allow our temperatures to drop. That'll probably kind of shift southward a little bit. You can kind of see it right here through next week. Now, keep in mind, this does not mean it's going to be cool by any stretch. It's still going to be warm, borderline hot, depending on where you are. But when we look at the overall trend, look at this. This is the next 6 to 10 days above normal temperatures. But I want to illustrate this. This is looking at the next 8 to 14 days. We're actually getting in that near normal category. So temperatures are dropping. And that's great news because, of course, when you get to the summer, you love to hear about dropping temperatures in the summer, right? All right, here's a look at your 7-day forecast, and there you can see for Mount Shasta, looking at 86, 92 degrees for Thursday, and temperatures up to about 100 degrees by the weekend. For Alturas and Susanville, I've still got chances for showers and thunderstorms for you there today, but by tomorrow, that's all gone. In Redding, we're back up to 100 degrees possibly today, but most likely by tomorrow, there's the peak for the valley on Saturday. Weaverville, no rain there. And for Eureka, looks like you're going to see mostly cloudy skies today, tomorrow, even into Friday. But it does clear out eventually by the weekend and early next week.